Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever, as of course it should be and forever will be. And we're going to talk about the Boston Celtics. Won 102 to 94. Celtics go to 29 and 17, 14 and 7 at home. Blazers go to 23 and 24, 10 and 13 on the road. Celtics opened it up real well, 32 to 11. Game was over at that point. Blazers won the second quarter 26 to 20. They won the third quarter 28 to 23, and they won the fourth quarter 29 to 27. Three straight quarters outplaying them Celtics and still lost by 8. Tamani Kamara had some nice steals in this game. He finished with 36 minutes, 18 points, 6 to 13 from the field. Of course, he had some good looks from 3, but he only went 3 of 9. And 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 7 boards and 1 assist. Also 2 turnovers. He almost fouled out of this game because he was reaching too much, touching too much, bumping too much. And he also had 1 offensive rebound, was a -6 and plus minus. He's not really going to create a shot for himself that often. That's why he plays well off others. So if you don't pay attention to him, he can't hurt you. Donovan Clingan, he's a big body in that paint. 28 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 15 boards. Colossal rebounding game from him. That was the best thing he did today. He took too many threes, in my personal opinion. But he had 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 4 blocks. The 4 blocks ended up being the most on the team. 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -19 and plus minus. Drew Holiday, 24 minutes, 14 points for him. 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. This is a good night from him. He was looking for a shot, and he wasn't really deferring that much. They needed somebody to do it in this game because they didn't have any Denny, and he's usually the guy that initiates a lot of things. But he ended up having 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers, 3 steals and a block, 1 personal foul, plus 3 and plus minus. Shaedon Sharpe, 34 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 12 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. He did a lot of circus shots in this game, and he was trying to get whatever he can get going when he created the space. It just didn't work out for him, unfortunately. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -4 plus minus. City got a dunk. Other than that, he missed his other shot, which was a 3. He went 2 of 4 from the free throw line also. 4 points in 25 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a -11 and plus minus. Jeremy Grant, 27 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He also had the most points with 19. Took only 9 shots to get it because he went 4 of 9 from the field. And then he went 10 of 15 from the free throw line and 1 of 3 from 3. I mean, there's nothing the Celtics could do to really guard the guy and stop the guy from doing what he wanted to besides fouling him. So it was a good plan for him to do that. And the coach kept seeing it too. So if it's working and it ain't broken, don't fix it. But it wasn't working enough to get the win. So we got to be happy about that. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. Robert Williams III, 20 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, a +11 and plus minus. Caleb Love, 26 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. He attacked the basket real good to me in this game, but the 3-point shot just wasn't there. He's decent at threes. It just wasn't his night for that one either. But he did have 5 assists and only 2 turnovers, which is all right. He also had 3 boards, and he also had no personal fouls and 1 offensive rebound out of the 3. And he finished as a -2 and plus minus. The 4 minutes went to Javante Cook. He missed his only shot from the field. He also had no turnovers, no personal fouls, and was a -2 and -1 and plus minus. Rupert, 16 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds. 4 rebounds ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, and 3 personal fouls, and was a -7 and plus minus. And then the Boston Celtics, man. Sam Hauser, he's out there to shoot them threes. He's going to launch them. 3 of 7 from 3, 4 of 12 from the field, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, and 3 personal fouls. A +5 in plus minus. Neemias Queta, 22 minutes. He did a good job of trying to get deep position and finish, but he only went 2 of 6 from the field, so he didn't have the greatest night. Not the worst night either. 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Got rid of the ball fast if he didn't have anything. He also had a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +4 in plus minus. Derek White, 34 minutes, 18 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. His jump shot was going in this game, and he also got his drive in his mid-range game, depending on what the defense allowed him to get and what he felt confident in taking. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers ended up being the most on the team. That's just a high amount in general. 2 steals, 4 personal fouls, 2 offensive rebounds, +2 and plus minus. And Jaylen Brown had 20. They didn't need him to take that many shots. They didn't really need him to dominate the game for them to be able to win it. 36 minutes, 20 points. He went 8 of 17 from the field. He still did take the most shots on the team. He also went 1 of 3 from 3. He also went 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 8 boards, which ended up being the most on the team. Somebody had to do it. It's good that they did it as a collective. 5 assists, 1 turnover, 4 steals. The 4 steals ended up being the most on the team. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +6 and plus minus. Peyton Pritchard, he had the most points on the team tonight, 35 minutes to get 23 points. He went 8 of 16 from the field. He had the mid-range going, the drives going. Then he also hit 5 threes, and he went 5 of 11 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +23 and plus minus. Amari Williams, 26 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds. The 7 rebounds ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. 2 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls. The 5 personal fouls was the most in the game for the Celtics, too. He was really just taking his time. You know, he was moving so slow sometimes, too. And a lot of the times you can get beat that way, even offensively. And it was a +4 and plus minus. Anthony Simons, he's just going out there taking as many threes as he can. But tonight he did do some other things, driving and trying to finish from time to time. Obviously, they know that you want the 3, so they're just not going to let you have it sometimes. And sometimes he's just taking them anyway, even if it's not the greatest look. But that's what he's been doing all season. 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 12 points, 26 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals. The 2 steals was the most off the bench. He also had 1 block, 1 personal foul, was a +9. And plus minus, Barry Shireman had a tip in. He missed his only floater, and then the tip in was his other shot. So he finished 1 of 2 from the field for 2 points, 13 minutes, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -12 and plus minus. And Jordan Wash, 3 minutes, 1 point, 1 or 2 from the free throw line to get it. His only shot was a 3, and he missed it. He had 1 rebound, 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. And then Hugo Gonzalez, 14 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field, 1 3, he missed it. 2 assists, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and a +19 and plus minus. 91 field goals for the Celtics, 43%. 78 field goals for the Blazers, 41%. 40 3-pointers, 25% for the Blazers. 34 for the Celtics field goals from 3. 38% is what they made them at. 30 free throws for the Blazers. They shot a lot of free throws, but they only made 67% of them. 18 free throws taken by the Celtics, 61%. 42 rebounds for the Celtics, 46 from the Blazers. 24 assists from the Celtics, 17 from the Blazers. 17 turnovers for the Celtics, 18 from the Blazers. And then 11 steals from the Blazers. And the Celtics had 11 too. 4 blocks from the Celtics, 8 from the Blazers. Both teams had 10 offensive rebounds, 32 defensive rebounds from the Celtics, 36 from the Blazers, and then 21 personal fouls from the Celtics, 22 from the Blazers. And then you look at it and you say, the Celtics held on to it, man. They got up. They competed the way that they needed to. They got the shots that they wanted. They figured out what was working and what didn't work against the Blazers early in this game. and they just was able to ride it out. And sometimes that's all you can do. You understand what's needed to be done. You understand the shots you're going to get and the shots you ain't. You're going to work for some here and there. You have to accept that sometimes, especially because of the shot clock. Get to the line as much as you can. Just try to go out there and make the defense keep guessing, make them stay off balance. And at the end of the day, you just try to make them, work as hard as they can on the defensive end and on the offensive end. The Celtics was able to do that. This was a game where they should have won, and they got it done. So the Celtics, they're getting more respect, they're getting more love because they continue to find ways to win basketball games against any team, and that's why they're 10-plus games above 500. And the Blazers, man, they had too many injuries. They got guys coming back that's trying to play, guys going out. Then you don't really know what the rotation is going to be. You don't really know what you're going to be doing, who you're going to have available. And then when you do, it's a totally different lineup than you expected it to be. Just a crazy up and down roller coaster type of season for the Blazers. But you still have to give them credit. They stay in games. They make things hard. They make things difficult. And they win a lot of games too. And they have had so many different lineups in this season. The team that has had the most injuries in the NBA, and they still have a chance to make the playoffs. That don't even sound right because nobody really thought the Blazers was going to be that good this year anyway. And people didn't think the Blazers would lose all the guys that they have lost and still be able to win at the level they've been able to win at. But it ended up happening so far this season, so we still got to give them a hat off to that. Other than that, I respect the Blazers. I like what they've been doing, but I'm happy the Celtics got the win. People that don't know, I am a Celtics fan, so of course I'm going to be happy that they won, and they did it, against a respectable team. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.